Yo, yo, yo. Welcome in. Take notes, grab a pen. Welcome back to another episode of the Honorable Marvin Coop Show with the host, Chef Mar. No lie, I'm that guy. And we are back with a WWE pay-per-view rewind. Extreme Rules 2012. One of the most slept on pay-per-views, in my opinion. And it wouldn't be right if I didn't have the host. One of them looks high, and the other one
Yeah, let me
is delusional.
play
So
that.
let's get to it. Andre, the sports junkie, who looks like once again high in Bone Thugs and Harmony, and my man Jojo, the great, vacant and Alberto Del Rio fan I know.
I
So
don't know about
let's
that.
let's get it cracking,
Biggest
fellas.
Alberto Del Rio fan we know.
hmm
No, I don't know about
Edge
all
is
that,
his
man.
GOAT too. Heel Edge.
how many times the episode, y'all? If y'all can comment, how many times this nigga mentioned Del Rio in the show?
The same amount of times the Browns get mentioned for their 2020 season.
Word.
So,
He
oh,
loves Chris Benoit though. That's like his.
I don't know about all that, man.
Don't play, don't play.
so this was actually one of mine. Um, I chose this pay per view because it was Rock's first one in years. Classic match with Cena, and I'm not gonna lie, and there was another one I seen on YouTube. The street fight, the Chicago street fight, was kind of what made me pick this one as well. So let's get into it, y'all. This was Extreme Rules 2012 from my man Punk's hometown, top 20. And they didn't pick him in his top 20, I did. In Chicago, Illinois. And the first match was Kane and Orton. The Falls Count Out Anywhere. Talking
And
about a banger. What y'all
yep,
think?
I
Uh,
think it was a good way to set it off. And honestly, I expected that to go the way that match went was honestly expected. Kind of going through the crowd,
hmm
using weapons, but not like, like the whole variety. It's mainly just showing like how personal this feud has become. The attacks between both fathers, the amazing promo. Kane, of course, scoring the 1, 2, 3 at WrestleMania the month or so prior.
hmm
But no, this was expected. It was hard hitting. It was and I don't mean it in that way, but kind of like slow paced, and it worked. That's why I feel like what kind of made the match. I feel like that's what kind of made the match really sizzle. They didn't try to attack like right away. It was slow paced, methodical. I liked it. For me, I gave it a 7.
I'm not gonna lie. It was like this match is like certain parts of it, it was boring. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It was boring in certain parts, but in certain parts it was pretty fun. I mean, I guess this is a well, I ain't gonna say I guess, but I think this was a good way to kick the pay-per-view out because like the next two matches afterwards was just whatever. Because it's just there. But I mean, I think the right person won, like you said, Kane getting the win at Mania was kind of important because like they was really pushing Kane to be like the dominant force.
hmm
I don't know what happened, bro, because it's like they didn't stick with it. You know what I'm saying? Like Kane became corporate Kane like a year or two later, man, wearing
hmm
suits and stuff. Like they didn't really stick by their guns about it. And I think this is like I don't think Kane was that great in the ring at this time, bro. I mean, he didn't really have to be because like his character and gimmick made up for it, but that's how you know like they wasn't very sold on Kane at that time. Even though I thought he did great against Cena, that feud
Yeah,
between him and Cena, I thought that was great. And then
embrace the hate.
yeah, just like I thought him and Orton feud was all right too. It's just I just feel like they didn't have no type of long-term plans for Kane as a
They
dominant heel.
they
But
should have.
And
yeah,
this
but this is like 2012, bro, and I think Kane was knocking on 50, bro. So I mean, I get it, but at the same time, you don't get this man a big push, and you don't stick by your guns, if you know what I'm saying. But I
It's just
get
we
it.
hadn't seen this Kane in a minute at that time.
Yeah, because Kane was gone for like a good minute, bro.
right. And I ain't
But
gonna lie too. I felt like they was
He
kind
was
of
back.
drowning Randy a little bit too. around
Yeah,
this time. And
that's
I
why I
was
give
like,
this match a 6.5, bro. Because I felt
yeah,
like, man, like they tried to turn Randy into like a pure baby face at the time, and like I love Randy, bro. I just don't think it fit Randy. That's not
it
Randy's
didn't.
character.
This is not a Randy Orton match because, like I said, I get it. It was a strong opener. There
Hmm.
was like a lot of basic brawling in the crowd, which is cool. The backstage area was dope and all that other stuff like that. And then they got to the ringside area. And like you said too, I liked the near falls. The spots was kind of like well done too. But
Hmm.
Orton got the decisive win. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like they only gave that to him because they was putting him in these basic matches. And after 3 years before, we seen the greatest bald Randy Orton run. And I was like, maybe you should have stayed bald, my brother, because when that hair started growing back, they started making you a basic superstar now, giving you
Yeah,
these uh unentertaining ass matches, which is proof in the pudding right here. This match was like, I was like, Kane? I was like, the fuck is he fighting Kane for? But I admit they worked well together. I just think it was smart to put it as a falls count on anywhere because if they would have made this a regular match, you could have kept this on Raw or SmackDown. So I'm gonna give it a pretty
At,
7.5 just because it's my man Randy Orton.
at that time, it was what Raw Super Show.
yeah. Robert
Yes.
Ross Super Showdown. Yeah,
Raw
man.
Super Showdown. Come on now. Um
Real honestly, the only thing I want to say, go ahead. Actually, go ahead.
A 0,
fucking Brodus Clay. Dolph Ziggler.
Jack Swagger, Vicky Guerrero.
a 0.
Hey, shout out to
Yeah.
the one person in this match though, and that would be Naomi. Seeing where she was then to seeing where she's at
Hmm.
now
Look here.
is
I- I-
insane.
If you want to pick anybody to get the best match out of Clay in only 4 minutes, then I guess it was. I guess Ziggler was the best choice. They they still need to use Ziggler better. At this time, I felt like they should have used Ziggler better because
And this is what Ziggler was talking about.
he was up and coming, but it's obvious they think highly of Clay because here's hoping Ziggler gets another push. No, this match was sad.
A 0.
Yeah,
For sure.
I'm gonna say four. I'm gonna say it four.
Yeah,
Dang, that's being nice.
you being too nice. That's a
That's,
0,
that's
bro.
for sure a zero.
Yeah, I know, bro, I know, bro.
He's like, we gotta rate it though.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like I said, y'all keep the zeros. I just like I said, because at one point I didn't like him in the ring, but bro, this Clay was funny.
He
You know,
was.
he was an entertainer. That's all I felt he was really there for. It's just to entertain.
Yeah.
He wasn't there to dominate nobody. He was just there to really be the funny fat dude. You know what I'm
And
saying? That's all he really. That's all he
And you know
really.
what really pissed me off about that whole situation is before his debut, Marv, they were his promo package. It was
Hmm.
giving heel vibes, and then this man appears. I remember my friend going to school. Like, did you see Rose Clay debut yesterday? I said no. He goes, go watch it. He
Yeah,
was like, just go watch it, and I watched it. I was like, so y'all built him up to be like this insane heel, and then he came out. Okay,
goofing. Yes, goofing.
okay,
Yeah,
then
that was
they
a Vince
added
McMahon
Truth
move.
to the group too. They added our
Yep.
Truth to the group
yeah.
and
Oh
his ex.
God,
Yeah, I remember
I
that.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
I didn't. I didn't forget about
Oh my God.
it. Here's another waste of our times. The
This
Big
just pissed me
Show
off.
versus Cody Rhodes in a
Was that
tables match. Let me start this one off.
was that
Big
supposed to happen?
Big Show, you were one of the worst Intercontinental Champions I've ever seen. And I mean ever. Of me watching wrestling since 96 to somewhat now, you were the worst Intercontinental Champion I've ever seen. They only put you in this match. So just to say, like, oh, he's won every title in the company type deal. You know, I would have been better if Cody would have, like, won, So, oh, no, wait, he did win this. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But, I felt like it should have been a better opponent.
and a better finish.
Yeah, way better finish. Big
And
Show.
honestly, that story, Marv, too, it was more so really because you gotta understand, Big Show has a horrible WrestleMania record. And
Hmm.
that's really
Mm-hmm.
what that was to find because Cody Rhodes before at during Mania during that promo was saying you can't win the big one at the big one, this, that, and the third. I
Right.
feel like it was more like, hey, we're gonna have you win, and then next month we're gonna have you drop it.
I don't think that was intentional of him going to
Yeah.
the table like that because you can tell.
Yeah.
Uh, where Cody was then to where he is now is crazy, man. Shout out to my boy Ronalds, man. QB1 of WWE, bro. He's came a long way, bro. He felt like they didn't have faith in him. He left, started our own company, left that company, and he showed his work to WWE. And now think he's held three world titles in 2 years, something like that.
Yep.
Cody's came a long way, bro. I'm happy for him, man. But this match right here, man, I'm giving this match a two only because of Cody Rhodes, bro.
Yeah.
5 minutes. It wasn't even 5 minutes. It was 4 minutes and 37
4
seconds,
minutes and
bro.
30 something.
Come
Yeah,
on, bro.
I say four as well, just strictly because of not just because it's Cody Rhodes, but also his ability to be a heel.
Yeah. I'm gonna say three
Can't
because
even say he a heel in this though,
nah, I can't say that either.
because the crowd,
I felt like it was a fluky ass win for him though. You
yeah.
know, to get the
That's what I
title
say. It could have
back.
been a better finish.
But at the end of the day, like you just said, for somebody who watched, I felt like I watched Cody Rhodes grow. You know,
Hmm.
from legacy Cody Rhodes to this. You know, so now it's like I like it.
Yeah, and then I think Big Show attacked Cody after this match,
Yeah,
to
pretty much.
fully state that Cody was a face, and now Big Show got so many unnecessary heel turns in the history of WWE, bro.
Yep.
It don't make sense, bro.
Especially the one
And
with John Laurinaitis and John Cena feuding.
and they were so many failed heel turns as well. So I don't know what's worse.
I feel like his only like real good heel pops was when he first debuted as Paul White, and remember
Yeah,
when
that was
he
good.
That's probably
and
it.
that one, and remember when he popped the Undertaker in '09
Mhm.
when he was trying to get Vicky. I feel like those were like the only two that were like, that was pretty cool. Anything after that was like, what the fuck,
Here's where it gets better. Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan.
man.
Falls count out anyway.
9.5 for me, bro. I
Yep,
ain't gonna lie, bro.
two out of three. Yeah,
Like hearing the crowd reaction, bro.
Mm-hmm.
pay attention.
I thought Sheamus was a heel, bro, because they was not rocking with Sheamus, bro. Because bro, I have you one. I'm like, bro, I know they not here booing Sheamus, and they was cheering for Daniel Bryan. And this was like when they was finna start, I think, to put Team Hell No together. They
Mm-hmm.
had the little therapy sessions and all that, but
Funny as hell.
I really thought Daniel was gonna win this match. I ain't gonna even lie to you, especially after getting embarrassed at Mania. Um, but I mean, I guess the right person won, but at the same time, man, you got a somewhat a piping hot Daniel Bryan. We're not even close to the Yes movement yet, and
Mm-hmm.
he wins this. I don't know, bro. I don't know,
That's all I said too.
cause
And
And
I mean,
this was the rise of Daniel.
yeah, cause then Dolph win the briefcase that year.
yeah, and then he cashed it in on Edge, and then he only held it for like a week because Teddy Long came back, forced him to face Edge again, and lost it.
Damn.
Wait, so hold on, I'm confused now. So what year did he cash in
It
on
was
Del
on.
Rio? 14?
Del Rio?
Yeah,
Who
cause he
cashed in
cashed
on?
in on Del Rio
He must love
on
Del
that Monday.
Rio
That's
because
one.
Dolph won it in 12.
Oh, so I'm
He loves
confused.
Del Rio.
No, I don't know about that. But
Wait, so what
Dolph
do
won it in 12, and then he cashed in
you
on
said? So you
for the
were
world
asking when
title.
who cast it on Del Rio? Who?
Dolph. So that was the next year then. If it was the 13, because Edge and Del Rio faced at Mania the next year, because Cena and Rock went at it again, right? Hold on, I'm trying to. I think that's what happened.
So you saying
Oh my
Yeah,
God! Do you remember
that was
Dan?
2013. That was
yeah.
2013. Yeah, that
I
was
thought so,
2013.
man.
That was 2013. Because I think it was on Raw.
Yeah, because I think Brock faced it Triple H at Mania the next year. because Brock took HBK out on that Raw, and Triple H
Broken,
came
yeah,
back with that state
yeah,
trooper haircut.
you
I
did,
remember that.
you
Remember
did,
it. Okay.
yeah, I think so. It was
So Brian and Del Rio won it in 2011. 2012 was John Cena.
but
Yeah, that was
no,
crazy. I ain't
but
gonna lie.
Ziggler cashed it on Del Rio in
In 13.
2013 on Raw. Yeah, because it was the night after 29, I think.
Okay, I knew it, bro. I
It
knew
was the night after WrestleMania 29 because that's when he took advantage because Del Rio got hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was selling that leg injury. I remember that.
Hmm.
And I hate to bring this up, but do y'all remember Damian Sandow when he won Money in the Bank? You want to talk about waste?
Shoot, man, they didn't do nothing with it, bro. Just like they did nothing with Otis winning the briefcase, man.
Same with Baron.
Yeah, that was stupid to me, man. Like, how y'all gonna have these people win the briefcase? You have them fail it for no reason, bro. Like, at least put a story behind it or something, bro. Y'all just had these folks dropping briefcases, man. Like, Cena didn't need that briefcase. I ain't gonna even lie to you. So him losing, it didn't hurt him. Like, obviously, it didn't hurt him. But you got people like Sandow and freaking Otis winning the briefcase, bro, and you don't try to do nothing with them and you have them lose it. Come on, bro.
Rhodes Scholars.
Yeah, like if it's an established star already in a company and they cash in, they lose. All right, that's different. That's
Yeah.
different. But if you got people like Otis and Sandow who's piping hot with the crowd and you do nothing with it, bro, that's a problem. That's all I'm saying.
God, Otis won Money in the Bank. That's crazy.
In the pandemic, I
But
think
Can
AJ
we?
Styles
Do
dropped
you
it,
really
and
want to call that a Money in the Bank match, though?
yes, it happened.
yeah,
That was on top of headquarters.
It happened.
yeah. But as far as the Sheamus and Daniel Bryan, I'm gonna say that was
Physical.
it was a good match, great match. They booked it very well.
Physical.
Mhm. Yeah, it was good. You know, these two guys they developed great chemistry, told
Hmm.
great stories with Sheamus using his power, and I'm just a little surprised that the finish came out of nowhere. You know, because like I said, I didn't want him to win this match. I wanted Daniel to win this match. Not gonna lie to
Me too.
you. You know, but you
Yeah.
know, if you ever wonder why Bryan is considered one of the best workers in the world, he's gonna
Go
give you his
watch
all.
this. Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna give you his all. It's probably the best WWE match that I've seen in that year. So it's the first time he's really getting a lot of time, and Sheamus put on a very good show too. So shout out to both of them. I'm gonna give this match a 9.5 as well. And I ain't gonna lie, I even rewinded this match. I watched it about 3 times. So
Now, for me personally, that was just exciting to watch. Like I said earlier, it was hard hitting. It was fast paced in terms of speed. Was all majority Daniel Bryan. And like you said, these two work so well together.
yeah,
Uh, really, it was a great match, and it was 20. I mean, not 20. Sorry, the match was 22 minutes and 55 seconds. So, and for me too, watching that, it was just so much back and forth.
this Bozo triple threat match next.
Oh, this was the
Um,
highlight of the night.
Man, this is a minute and 51 seconds. A zero.
this was definitely a zero. I felt like it was a
Mhm.
squash. It was a squash match win for Ryback.
Who can't
Getting on
protect anybody.
SmackDown, yeah, getting on SmackDown every week, short and sweet, which was how it should have been done. The Goldberg chants were loud,
I was just gonna say that, man. Yeah.
you know, but didn't acknowledge them, of course. So I'm just like, these guys suck.
Ryback just
I
did
ain't gonna
something
lie.
on. He just made a Ryback just made like a YouTube short too, and it was saying on how to not hurt wrestlers, and I'm like, how ironic, coming from a guy who constantly hurt people in the ring
I
week
used,
after week,
I used to like Ryback, bro. And then he blocked me on Twitter.
Then he
and
what?
Sean Kingston.
Yeah, he blocked me on Twitter. Sean Kingston blocked me on Twitter too, man.
Yep. I don't know. What did you do? I mean,
I
I
don't know
thought I
what
meant
I
to
did,
ask.
bro. All right, so I know what I did with Ryback. It
Did
was
you
this guy.
harass them?
No, I don't do that. I don't do that. So it was this guy named Kicking It with Ross, right? And he basically was saying like Ryback wasn't a safe worker. You know, he was just going by what other wrestlers were saying. And so he invited the dude to the podcast, and he just overtalked kicking the Ross the entire time. And the only thing I said was, "Bro, you didn't let him talk." So he blocked me, but he eventually unblocked me because he made an apology or something like that. But Sean Kingston, bro, that's a different story for a different time, bro.
It was just your caption. What I do?
Because I really didn't do nothing that time, bro. I didn't do nothing that time.
Mm-mm.
Oh, but shout out on your Twitch. Didn't you just get someone to look at? Didn't someone just you just posted something about it? Didn't someone just
Oh,
follow
somebody
you? Or
sponsor me. Oh yeah,
yeah,
man.
Uh-oh,
Yeah,
shout
congrats, my
yeah,
brother.
shout
get it,
out
man.
JoJo on the sponsor. I'm proud of you. You put in the work. But 2K for real does not like you. I don't. I'm sorry.
Hey,
They be
get this.
doing you dirty.
Get
It's
pause. Get my brother on Stream University. I mean, yeah, Stream University. Get him on there.
Man, come on, bro. Man, look, I already did the application and everything, man. Dropped the video on IG, man. We working over here, bro.
Let's
Working.
go.
Get it cracking. Oh man, sir.
My bad. Just wanted to make sure we didn't forget that.
No, man, you good, man.
Shout
Appreciate
out,
y'all boys, man.
shout out to you, my brother. Yes, sir.
You see what
Um,
happens with hard work?
our work pays off, man. Our work pays off. I agree.
Oh yeah,
What's Kevin
man.
Hart say? Everyone want to put the work in. I mean, everyone want to be famous, but nobody want to put the work in.
Come
But
I
on,
you've been
bro.
agree.
putting in the work. Keep
I,
going.
I
Man, you
agree with
already
that.
know, bro.
I agree.
All right.
We got my
Here we
man.
go.
Probably one of the best matches in the night was
Yeah.
10.
Punk and Jericho, Chicago Street Fight. What y'all think?
I'm giving it a
10.
9, bro.
I
Yeah,
mean,
this is
you got to understand too. It's not just it. Not only is it Chris Jericho and CM Punk already have good in ring chemistry as is,
yeah,
but now you're putting the WWE Championship on the line, and you're doing it in a Chicago street fight when there's no rules.
you're right.
So and for me, I felt like they gave you everything they had in that match. They gave it their all at Mania, and then they did it again at Extreme Rules. And I remember ordering this pay-per-view strictly because of this match and Lesnar and Cena.
Mm-hmm.
But CM Punk, man, this is during his what would later be a long title run for that with that WWE Championship. But this was just hard hitting, physical. My favorite part, there were a lot of good spots, but one of my favorite spots was the was the extinguisher part on Jericho. The alcohol being poured on Punk and great storytelling for that rivalry.
Yeah.
I mean, it was CM Punk who, straight edge. I don't drink, I don't do none of that, and it's just Jericho just pushing his limits. And shout out to the doing the the alphabet backwards in the promo. And he was like, hey. But no, they told a really good story. It was an amazing feud and an amazing match. 10.
Yeah, I agree. This match was. So
So
which one was better? This one or the WrestleMania match?
This one.
for
Yeah,
sure, this one.
this was way better. You know, it
Not
was
saying
a.
their Mania match wasn't like piss poor or anything. Their Mania match was good, but this was like the icing on the cake.
I felt like the WrestleMania match was a little bit of a letdown, and they had to make up for it with this one.
I gotta
I
watch that one
Yeah,
again. I ain't
I
gonna
it
thought
lie.
he
was.
almost killed Punk at Mania too when he was on the top rope
Yeah.
and he caught him in the walls and jumped down. We were like, whoa.
But this one, yeah, I think they had to make up with this one. It should have been like remembered as one of the better matches of the year. You know, the chemistry
Mhm.
was there, the crowd was there. I didn't think Jericho was going to win, but it definitely would have been good to see one of them. It probably wouldn't have mattered who won this match because of the fact that they both put in the work for it. So
Mhm.
the story continued with both of them as well. I felt like they could have kept going, and this could have been a rivalry for years and years and years, in my opinion. But I imagine the story is done. Was it, but it was, like I said, one of these matches you just had to keep rewinding. Damn, I forgot that part. Damn, forgot that
Yeah.
part. It was a great physical brawl between these two. Great match between these two. Two of the best at this time, in my opinion. So I'm
A lot
like,
of
damn,
spots.
yeah. The only thing I was like, who's going to be the next opponents? because I was like, we probably ain't gonna see these two no more. So I was like,
I was sad we didn't get one more out of them.
me too. I hated that. I felt like this rivalry could have kept going because
Bro, and
it could have been different storylines in my opinion.
they told the story so well too. CM Punk best in the world, Chris Jericho best in the world. That's not gonna
Mhm.
fly by him.
Exactly. Y'all want to talk about the Divas title match?
Look, before anyone even starts, just remember at this specific time, this was Vince McMahon running it, and we all know how he treated the divas. Unless you were a Trish Stratus, a Lita, unless you were, superstar calibers like that, you were rarely getting used. And poor Layla too, because she has really good in ring talent.
Yeah, she was great.
But here's the thing with this though. I was just happy to see her back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, the crowd didn't pop much for her win, which was like, damn, y'all niggas ain't happy to see her.
but her run with McCool was in what
Yeah.
really put me on too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they wanted like what's her name, Karma at this time, but they didn't get
Oh
her.
yeah,
Wow, awesome Kong.
Yeah.
Awesome Kong.
So
Hey,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Her TNA run was just far much better. Like I know
Legendary.
she wasn't in there long with WWE, but her Awesome Kong run was. I mean, that was that, and then Raisha Saeed, perfect.
Man, freaking
My bad, Marv.
You good?
real niggas was on Layla when she was in
Right.
ECW, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knew who Layla was. Man, Layla was cold in ECW, bro.
Remember Kelly in ECW? That's crazy. She was only 19 at the time. I was like, dang.
That's crazy. Here's JoJo's GOAT.
Who? Oh,
John
John.
C-
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. Yes,
John
sir.
Cena
He stays on defense.
versus the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar.
And the return. After how long? 10 years?
Left in '04.
Oh,
Yep.
so
8 years, about 8 years.
Yeah,
Eight.
8.
8 years, yeah.
This is,
That's right.
to
He left
me,
in four.
best match on the card, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the best match on the card to me.
It was the second best, but go ahead.
No, it's the best.
Nah,
No, second best.
It was the best.
it was second.
Now, if
No, best.
Alberto Del Rio was in this match, it would
Shut your
have.
mouth. You shut your goddamn mouth. But
It technically probably was the third best.
If we want to
first,
be, yeah.
first,
Third.
first.
I guess we're gonna have to agree to disagree.
No,
Go
we
ahead,
ain't
but no,
agreeing to
no,
disagreeing to nothing. I said what I said
Hey,
first.
hey, hey, chat! You let us know in the comment section which match you thought was
it
better.
doesn't matter what he thinks. It's called the honorable
You're
mark.
not The Rock.
It doesn't matter what he thinks.
Not The Rock,
It's
man.
called the honorable mark. Sure.
Man, trying to use The Rock catchphrase on something. It doesn't. Stop. Stop.
It doesn't matter.
But no, though, like all jokes aside, bruh, this nigga Cena was bleeding in like the first 5 minutes, bro.
That's when
First
Lesnar
five
wasn't
minutes.
giving a fuck.
Hmm.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When he caught Cena with that stiff elbow to the head, bro, he was gonna beat me up, but I was gonna get my lick back. I ain't gonna lie.
He
Look, bro,
did to
come on.
Randy too.
Yeah,
Elbowed the shit out of him.
like it gets to a point, you know what I'm saying? Like if we locking up, and we start out the gate just throwing hands, bro, you catch me one time, he's asking it, but you do it more than once, bro, we're gonna have a problem, bro. Like you gonna beat me up, bro, but at the same time, you not finna just gonna treat me like a punching bag either. But bro, this match was physical, bro. Like that one spot where he did when he ran out the ring and knee Cena, bro.
I thought he was about to break his neck.
Yeah, that was scary. I'm gonna give this match a 10 though. I ain't gonna lie. I really enjoyed this match. I really like how they portrayed Brock as a dominant force again. Um, I just wish Taz was calling this match. I wish Taz is in WWE. Like
Man,
how he used to sell Brock like matches, bro. He used to be like, "Here comes the pain, here comes the pain." That would have been tough, man. But I don't know, man. I just love everything about this match, bro.
And
stupid
the best
Michael
part,
Cole.
I
Yeah,
yeah, my bad, Marv.
you good, go.
No, I was just gonna say my favorite part too was about the whole match was great from start to end, but the Kimura locked in on Cena, and then the chain. at the end when he tried to knock him off the apron again, popped him with the chain. For me, that was just with one good arm, Cena was able to get him up on the shoulder and drop the AA uh on the steps. I mean, like I said, picture perfect match. Those two worked well together despite Lesnar going all UFC on them. But also too, Lesnar at this time, it made me realize after like ordering that pay per view and watching it. Now, I love obviously Cena's the GOAT, but at that point in time, because we hadn't seen Lesnar in years, I was pulling for Lesnar to win that match. And my friend kept saying WWE 12 had come out and Lesnar was in the game. And he said they must know something. He must be coming back or something. And then about a week or two later, Lesnar returns, and I was like, that's why he was in the game.
Um,
Come on,
me,
somebody should win. I should jump across this screen and smack you. You disappointed me, man.
Yep, I went for Brock Lesnar, man.
Man, you disappointed me, bro.
I hadn't seen Brock Lesnar in ages. He needed a win.
well, like I said, with this being the third best match on the card,
Del
it,
Rio lover.
yeah, just like I said, it was cool. But like I said, third best match. I'd give it like an 8.59
Yeah,
because
I'd say eight for
it
me.
was violent. Fuck you looking at?
But it wasn't the Chicago street fight.
What's the and it wasn't Sheamus or Daniel Bryan either. So
Nope.
Ah, bro.
Oh, that's why it was
uh,
third. That's
I'm just
right.
I'm just messing with my brother, man. All right, but like I said though, it was a violent match that felt like a big time fight. We just hope, for woo, man, listen, for this man to have one arm and still won against this nigga, shit. If that ain't GOAT status, what is? Come on, man. It was one of the most surreal wrestling matches you will ever, and I mean ever see. It was booked more like a fight than a traditional wrestling match, man. But they
It
told the
sounds
story very well. Lesnar was dominant heel, continued his little run. Looked like it would have been a tough beat, but like I said, this guy got it done. He did a wonderful job building up. Crowd
Hmm?
was on the side, fighting the baby face. Crowd cheered him. The crowd booed him more than you think. The question was it a smart win for John or a dumb loss for Lesnar? That makes any sense.
Cena needed that win
Yeah,
because
that
the
was a
year
good
he
win for
was having
Cena.
that
Yeah,
year was fucking horrible. He was having a
yeah.
bet lost to Rock, lost the WWE championship.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, there was one point in time when we went and looked at rankings. Remember when he was feuding with Kane and everybody?
Yeah.
We went and looked at WWE Championship rankings. He was in so many feuds that he wasn't even all in the rankings list. I was like, God,
Shoot, them niggas had Zack Ryder up there, I think.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I remember
And
that,
this man
bro.
Cena fighting Kane, Lesnar,
Yep.
just
Yeah, I remember
back to
that, bro.
back.
But after the match, man, shout out to John Cena. He knew it was CM Punk's time,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Yeah, got an extreme show tonight." And the way he thanked these motherfuckers, yeah, good guys and bad guys.
Sounded like he was about to retire after the match. He was like, I'm gonna take some time.
But
He said after getting hit by Lesnar, getting hit by a freight train, I need to I need to relax.
I'm gonna definitely give, like I said, a nine and a half. It was a good fight, good fight. But that's our show. Like I said, my 5 stars goes to Daniel. He finally got that pause, but the long match he needed. He needed more of those. I'm gonna definitely say Brock did a good job. I'm gonna definitely say John Cena with his Rocky Balboa story, great performance, and CM Punk definitely because it was his hometown. He showed up
Number
once
one
again, put on
match.
another classic show, and I'm gonna say Jericho too. I'm gonna give Jericho
Yep.
this one.
Yeah.
And definitely Sheamus because I'm not gonna take that away from him either. But my final thoughts on Extreme 2012, I'm gonna give it an 8.5. This pay-per-view top WrestleMania for me, and it's on par, like with especially like with Money in the Bank, the year, we all say 2011 is probably the best Money in the Bank. ever,
Hmm.
but I think this one is up there. Like I said, it's one of the most underrated pay-per-views I've ever seen. So
Give
that's a
this a
9.
9, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a 9.
I ain't gonna lie. 2012, that was a crazy year in general. I'm not gonna lie. You had Rock competing in Mania. You had,
Remember
Mhm.
Caitlyn?
but Caitlyn was good too. She was real
She
good.
was on fire, bro, when she got to
Yeah.
the when she debuted.
I wish she
Yeah.
come back in the Rumble. I really
Mhm.
do. It was just a crazy year for 2012. I'm not gonna lie. Even though like it was more so like a nostalgia thing, like looking back onto it, like because I don't think 2012 was like the best year for WWE in general.
Yeah.
But you had a lot
It
of
had its mad
nostalgia.
moments.
You had Edge coming back to talk sense to Cena. I mean, you had Cena in general, Punk, Jericho, Randy Orton, DB, Brock coming back, Brock Lesnar. Man, you just had all types of nostalgia acts. And then Batista comes back a year or two later. Triple H still popping in and out. Shawn Michaels, who's just on retirement for like, I think he was going on 2 years around this time. A year, somewhere around there. I think this was like his first full year retired. Cause he faced Kane. No, Undertaker. Well, nah, two. He was fully
No,
retired 2 years.
2009 was the last match.
Yeah, and this 2011, 2012.
Yeah, this one. So you running around.
Yeah, so he was chilling.
Yeah.
Like he'll pop in and out for storylines and stuff just to get written off. And we see him again another couple of months later. Like nothing happened. But man, it was just a good year in general. I guess because I was a kid too, so didn't have that many responsibilities. Besides go to school, make good grades.
And not know what a wrestling goat is.
Oh, John Cena. Shoot, me and John Cena been locked in since white on white bread, bro.
Yeah, y'all
Until
keep.
Alberto Del Rio came in.
That's your face.
Oh, goodness gracious. That's your face.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
That was until Alberto Del Rio showed up.
No, bro, no, bro. Don't try to switch it now. You already said it. You already said it, man.
Marv, look what you done started on here now.
So that's this guy. Anyways, Dre, what you giving Extreme Rules 2012?
9, way better than Mania, that's for sure. And my match in order, or at least number one match for me, was definitely Punk and Jericho. Second best, Lesnar, Cena.
No,
Hey,
you stay on that side, bro. You stay on that side, bro. No, don't try to give John Cena and Brock Lesnar credit now. No, you go over there
I
with
said
Punk.
it's second to that
You
one.
go over there with Punk and you go over there with Punk and Y2J. That's what you do. Go over there with them.
Yeah, you lucky Lesnar didn't win.
why you hating? Because that was the best match.
It
Yeah,
wasn't.
Yes, it
yeah, for
was.
sure was
No, it wasn't.
A Chicago street fight versus this.
a physical Extreme Rules. Like,
Yeah,
come on,
come
It was
on.
better. It was better. Yes, it was
Okay,
better.
Nah.
It
okay,
was better, bro.
Yeah, Chicago street fight was better. That's what we
it
said.
No,
was.
no, 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 no.
Once again, people, the loser no Jojo.
AKA Alberto.
Alberto Josiah. So, all right. Anyways, so episode like, comment, subscribe.
I'm gonna change that to my contact now.
Yep.
Block.
Mm. We are out of here. Peace.